All right, we are up. Go to our YouTube channel and see if you see it.
Let me check. Bathroom. It'd be easier for me to just check my phone. Yep, that's it.
All right. Sorry, y'all. We are trying to do this whole YouTube thing.
Hmm?
It's Bulldog Nation, nation, nation. 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 It's Bulldog Nation, nation. Look out for that, y'all. There go Dem Dawgz. If you ain't talking Georgia, we don't need your dialogue.
What is up, We Dem Dawgz podcast? We are live right now, and we're gonna go ahead and try to share this because we're live. Like, wow, that's the first time us ever been live. So let me get the URL up for that, so I can post it on Twitter, and we will officially, yeah, get some things going. Is it still up?
Let me check my phone. It'd be a lot quicker.
Because trying to see is
Yep.
this. It's still
Hello.
up. It's still up. Matter of
Yep.
fact, send it to me on send me the live on wait, matter of fact, I know what I could do. I'll just switch accounts here. Switch accounts. Dang, my other channel growing like crazy. Boom, we got it. Yep, yep.
What was I about to look at? Look at something I forgot. I don't know. What the heck was I about to look at? I don't know. You still there? No.
Oh, my bad. I was muted, bro. I was muted the whole
Oh,
time.
there we go.
I was muted. All right, so officially got it fixed. I was muted the whole time. Oh, I'm tripping.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, look, I can't hear you. That's not good.
But anyway, we got JMU versus Oregon right here. And then we got Bama. Bama actually made it in, the only team with 3 losses they going against Oklahoma. I actually don't like. I mean, I actually don't like that game. Versus Texas A&M. Why? Because that would have gave us a preview of how that would have like showed us how it would have looked if it was Bama versus Texas A&M in an SEC championship. So I would have rather seen that versus Bama versus Oklahoma. I just really don't want to see that. I mean, they got to play against Oklahoma. Oklahoma already beat them. Like that's lame. Also, but we got Tulane versus Ole Miss. That's literally another rematch. Like I don't know, man. They gotta do somebody rematch stuff. I just don't think it should be like that. And then you got Miami versus Texas A&M. Now I think Miami versus Texas A&M is the best game on this first round playoff, like out of all of them. Maybe honestly, to be real though, maybe Alabama and Oklahoma is one of those top games I believe as well. But like Tulane versus Ole Miss, like that's Ole Miss gonna boat race them. Oregon gonna beat the mess out of JMU. Like that's just boring. Um, and then you got Texas Tech as the number 4 team. You got Indiana as the number 1 team. Georgia's 3. Ohio State 2. I honestly don't think that Ohio State should be at number 2, but I get why they put them there because that's their only loss. But in my opinion, I think Georgia should have been number 2. But it is what it is. Like whatever. It's just looking at the fact like think about if we was number 2, there's a chance that we're gonna see a Georgia versus Miami game. You know?
Yeah, yeah. At first, I was like, "How the heck are we number two? Like, I want to be number two." But
Yeah.
then I'm like, "Well, I'd rather play Ole Miss in the second round than have to play Texas A&M or Miami."
Hmm.
Actually, I'd probably rather play Miami, but still, the point. I honestly do not think Miami's going to beat Texas A&M. So it came down to who would I rather play, Ole Miss or Texas A&M, and I'd much rather play Ole Miss.
Yeah. True. True. I mean, we do got an easier path when you look at it. Like Tulane, Ole Miss. Like I'd rather play Ole Miss. Due to the fact they lost Lane Kiffin. But I'm gonna be real. This is gonna be a different Ole Miss team that we play against versus like the Ole Miss team we played against last time because this ain't Lane
Yeah,
Kiffin team.
yeah, and it's gonna be the same thing how the Bama game went. There ain't no way they just gonna walk up and down the field to what, like 35 straight points or whatever it was,
Oh
and we
yeah.
didn't get them to punt to the fourth quarter.
Mhm.
Like that ain't happening again. Like
Yeah. True.
the same thing with the Bama game, like how they were perfect on third downs. Like I knew that wasn't happening again.
It's
So I
pretty
don't
much
think Ole Miss is just gonna walk up and down the field on us.
facts. That's gonna be a different game. I don't think it's like you said. I don't think it's gonna be a shootout like that anymore. Georgia defense just a lot better now. It seems like they just a lot better. They play with more fire, passion, and energy. We bring it in. We're stopping the run and we're starting to stop the pass. And our DBs are playing excellent. And man, I ain't gonna lie. Like you said against that Bama in that Bama game, it's all about getting the matchups. And once we got Ellis Robinson on like um Ryan Williams, it was different. It was most definitely a different game.
Yeah, I kept texting you. I'm like, dude, they love DeMello Jones and Ryan Williams every single time they attacked it,
Bro,
which is smart by them. Like,
it was smart.
that's the matchup. Go at that matchup. You know, I'm like, we got to get this dude off of him. We just have to. And that's not a knock on DeMello. It was just a bad matchup for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I feel like that was a bad matchup, only because Ellis Robinson know how to deal with like fast wide receiver versus like the Mellow
Yeah,
Jones. You know,
he's too. Ryan Williams, that dude is so freaking shifty, man.
hmm
Good God, he's so shifty.
he played like he played like a little almost like them little kids that like real quick on their feet. That's how he play. It's funny.
Yeah, he is so. Man, that dude is so shifty.
I will say about this JMU and Oregon game, JMU do got a good running game, and they got a like based off what I seen against Troy, like they do seem like they got a pretty good defense, but I just don't think they can. The talent level, there's a huge skill gap in between Oregon and JMU. Like I would have better
Yeah,
off seeing like a Miami versus JMU or something like that, but
man. Honestly, like Notre Dame and BYU should be in the playoff. Like JMU and Tulane just shouldn't. Like they gotta eliminate this group of five bullcrap
yeah, they got
and
to.
just go. Like 12 is a good number. You don't need to move it up to 16 because if you move it up to 16, then you got teams with 3 losses getting in, and that ain't fair. I don't think a team with 3 losses should get into the playoffs. Like I think keeping it at 12 is fine, and just removing the group of five, removing that conference
Hmm.
title thing, and just say the best 16 teams get in.
Like
Now
I,
Boise
I,
State. Now if you have a team that was like Boise State from
oh
last
yeah,
year, like cool, put them in. Like
yeah,
I'm down for that.
exactly.
But JMU and Tulane, like they don't need to be in. Like we
Like
wasting no time.
they should look at
Those spots
that
should go to
Tulane score and be like, yeah, nah,
those spots should go to Notre Dame and BYU.
yeah.
You know, like it just really should.
I see why they
Um,
did it though. They try to create a Cinderella story and like, okay, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, like, okay, if you all want to put them at what 11 and 12, then by all means, like, yeah, like honestly, that's not a bad spot. Like, if y'all want to put them there,
no,
but there's other teams that better than them, you know.
it's not. But like right now, I would much rather be the 5 seed than being the 3 seed. Like
Facts.
you telling me you wouldn't rather play James Madison and then play Texas Tech and then get Indiana and then get the national title? Like
Mm.
I'd take that 10 out of 10 times.
Easy, easy.
Those are the minus Tulane. Those are like the 3 worst teams when you stack up like the talent roster, not the coaches, just like the roster as a talent.
Hmm.
Those are the 3 worst teams.
You know what
Not
though?
Tulane, those are the 4 worst.
This what could happen, bro. And I was just looking at this. This could very well. You could be looking at Alabama or Oklahoma. I think either Bama or Oklahoma can. I'm gonna be real. I think Bama. I don't know about Bama, but
I'm
maybe Oklahoma could
I'm
beat Indiana. But like when you look at it,
I'm
like
pretty set on whoever wins that 8-9 game is beating Indiana. That I
yeah,
know for a fact.
yeah, yeah.
Whoever Alabama or Oklahoma is gonna beat that Indiana team.
Hmm.
I guarantee it. They're gonna beat them.
They're gonna dog walk you. Like I ain't well, I ain't gonna say dog walk. We ain't gonna get too SEC bias here, but yeah, I don't think Indiana are gonna be able to hold
Yeah,
off.
especially if it's Alabama, Alabama will beat Indiana.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I think Texas A&M can get Ohio State.
Yeah, that's going. I really hope Texas. I think Texas A&M is going to win
Bruh.
because I think they'll give Ohio State a run for their money.
You looking at like if that happens, and I hope it does, you looking at Georgia versus Texas A&M. You looking at um
Oregon.
Alabama. Wait, Alabama versus Oregon. Like that's what you looking at for real.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Like the other day when we were recording, I was like, "Dang, I don't want to be on Ohio State side." Like I changed my mind. Ohio State quarterbacks sucks. Julian Sand, I that dude is not good.
Yeah, he's
He
not.
he's just is not good. Like
I don't think he's that great either.
people give Gunnar Stockton crap for not being able to see the field, but like, no offense to any of our receivers, like we don't have Jeremiah Smith on our team, and this dude does. Like, I just throw it up to Jeremiah Smith all the time. Like, you don't even give him a chance.
Mm-mm. And he got sacked, bro. Like I thought the Ohio State O line was good, bro. He got sacked. I think 5 times, five or no, three
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
And then
No, I think it was
Indiana,
5.
was it five? I thought it was. Check and see. I thought it was. I thought it was
Yeah, let me
five.
check.
Or all I know is one of the quarterbacks got sacked 3 times. The other quarterback got sacked 5 times. So that lets you know the offensive line obviously not all that hot. So I I think
I'm checking it
mm,
right now.
I honestly also think that the
Yeah,
11
he
is
got he got sacked 5 times.
Julian Sand did.
Julian
Okay,
Sand, yep, and
so
then Mendoza got sacked three
three.
times.
Okay, so yeah, like you said, it is very interesting. This what I was hoping the bracket would have changed up and look like, like you see 11 and 6 right here. I wish 11
Mm-hmm.
and 6 would have switched place with 12 and 5. So you will have a SEC school in all brackets. You see what I'm saying? Like um in all like games. So you'll have like an SEC school going against one of these, SEC school going against this, and then you would have an SEC school right here, Georgia, going against one of them, then an SEC school going against them. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so you saying switch Ole Miss and JMU?
Yeah, switch Ole Miss and JMU. That's what they should have did. Like not Ole Miss and JMU, but like maybe Oregon and Oregon and
Well, I think
well, either
the
way, you
best
would have got two of those. Yeah, yeah, Ole Miss
the
and
best
JMU.
they the best they could have did is flipping or yeah, like putting Oregon as like
I'm
making that 7-10 matchup, Oregon versus Oklahoma or Bama.
or switch
And put Texas A&M at 5, keep
put
Ole Miss right there,
mm-hmm.
and then you have Oklahoma versus Miami or Bama versus Miami.
Yep.
That would work.
Yeah, you should have like a whole SEC in each slot. And
Yeah, I don't like the 8 and 9 being SEC teams against each other either. Like,
yeah, that's
but
crazy.
it is what it is. Like I said, I think either one of those teams will beat Indiana for sure.
But it just shows you, let's see, one, two, three, four. There's four SEC schools. And how many Big Ten school?
There's three. But we got five
Wait,
SEC
five. We
schools
got
and
five SEC school, yeah.
yeah,
And you got
versus three.
three. Wow. I mean, they just show you who's even more inferior right there. And we could have easily slipped in another one, like a Texas,
Vandy.
Vandy.
They don't
Like,
losses.
bro, like I ain't gonna lie. That's just. But let's go into uh what happened last night. So that was huge.
Yeah.
That was huge. One was okay. The kid. All right. I often say. So look, I posted this and I want us to look back at this. All right, because I said this on our show the other night, and it like Kirby said something, and it like this man here. It's crazy, snut. He said he's proud. I don't want to say he said it just like this, but he was like said something along the line is, "I'm glad now I know what we got." Kirby said, "Now I know what we got, what type of players we got on our team." And ever since then, what they won a game, they won games, they won continually, and they not only that they improved a lot, they progressed a lot. So for him to say that, he know what he got. He knows what it takes to beat Bama. Like Kirby knows. Kirby said something. So, like, looking back at that, bro, I called it, and remember I told. Did I not tell you? I said, bro. I said I don't know how I said I don't know, but for some reason I feel like we're gonna beat Bama pretty bad. Oh, he was like, nah, I don't see. I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, all right, and then I backed up on it. When you said no, I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, we may not beat them bad, but when I felt that at first, bro, and I said it.
Yeah, you sure did. I remember you said it.
And I'm just watching the game like, whoa, and it's just like it's not even like like we it was straight up belt ass, but it wasn't one of those like how Bama looked when they played against us the first time. You know, they kept scoring and all that. It wasn't that, but it was just a physical beating. It was just
Mm-hmm.
straight gashing, just straight, just pounding the rock. Kept, getting like, yardage here and there. It was that. It was like a physical beat down. It wasn't just like a fancy, cute beat down. It was like a physical, straight up, like I'm an NFL type style team beat down. And I called it. I was like, bro, I think we're gonna beat them worse than what you think we're gonna beat them, and we did. And it was crazy. Dude, yeah. All due to this like respect to Bama, like they got a pretty good team defensively. Um, I just don't think like one, they were hurt, but we had players that were hurt too.
Yeah,
Eh,
it was injuries all across the board for
Yeah.
both teams.
That just show you who recruiting is better though.
Not even recruiting. It's just what I love this the most about Curry, but also can hate it about him at the same time is that he's constantly putting different guys in,
Mhm.
and like he never just rolls with like the hot hand. I mean, he will at running back, but like other positions, like they're in and out. They're in and out. Like you never see the same person in there all the time. Even offensive line, people are in and out, in and out. And that helps establish when some guy gets injured, like, oh, this guy's already been taking key reps for us. Like, let's go,
Yep.
Instead of these other teams who rely on like this one person. It's like, dang, our one player got hurt. Who are we gonna go to next?
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
always my biggest gripe with like the Ohio State and the Alabama title game. People were always like, "Oh, our two best receivers are injured." It was like, "Yeah, Alabama, you got more than two good wide receivers." Like,
ain't
I'm not giving you that excuse.
ain't that the truth, bro? Like for
The
real.
only excuse I'll ever give a team is if their quarterback
Ain't
gets
that the
hurt.
truth, bro?
Like, I understand that one. Like, your quarterback get hurt, you gotta go to the backup quarterback. Like, I get that one. But any other position, like, nah, you ain't getting no slack from me.
Bro. See, that's the thing. Like, that's what I like. Is I feel like Kirby is just now letting players like whatever player that he feel is good enough to play, he finna play them.
He's in Boyle. For
And
real.
and two players that stood out to me, which shocked me, it's the players that we both was just on their butts. Actually, all the players that we were on the butt about. One,
He's
what is he?
yeah.
Ja'Cory Thomas. Yep.
I already got it rolling. I already wrote it down. Ja'Cory Thomas ball, man.
He ball.
I talk so I talk so much crap about him. You talk so much crap about him. That man ball.
Ja'Cory Thomas is straight ball. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like,
I
uh,
already had it written down, ready to talk about Ja'Cory Thomas.
that man was out there straight balling. I was like, wait, hold a minute. I was like, who is that? I was
He
like,
was
damn.
man. He was out there like he is out there.
Buddy was a baller. Deacon looked good out there, man. Um, Zayden
Yeah, Dinkus
Walker.
was hurt good.
Yeah.
Dinkus he needs to. I don't like that 27 on him though. He need to take
You don't
Daniel
like the
Harris number 7.
you don't like the 27?
No, he need to switch to number 7 next game, man. Daniel Harris in the portal. Just go ahead and take that number 7.
Go ahead, take
I
the.
do not like.
I like the
I do not
27.
like that 27. That thing looks so ugly out there.
Oh, you don't like the Nick Chubbs?
Yeah, I don't like the 27. I don't like the 27. I do not
Oh
like
man.
it.
Hey, them freshmen do be have some ugly numbers out there. Some of them.
Hey, but if you gonna wear 27 and ball like that, like keep it on, keep it on,
I mean, it was just
keep it on.
like Buller. I didn't like him wearing 22, to be honest. I was like, ugh. Why he got on?
See, I'm good with 22. 22 is a good number. Like
See,
I'm fine with
I
that.
wasn't big on 22. I was like, but I was like, hey, that's his number. Like that's him. The number don't make
Yeah,
the player. Also, I love how
yeah.
Zayden Walker played. Zayden Walker.
Xavier Walker's just man, he's just one of those kids. Never pouted. Knew he wasn't gonna play. He's got 4 NFL linebackers in front of him,
Hmm.
and the dude just still finds a way to get on the daggone field at Georgia.
Yeah,
That's crazy to me, man. Like
in that
pass
line,
rush situation as a linebacker, like
in that group, yeah.
if you're good enough, man, you are gonna see the field at Georgia. You just are.
And then also, I like how McLeod played the defensive
Yeah,
tackle. The defensive
your
tackle.
boy, your boy, who you went viral for, Gabe Harris.
Gabe. I didn't go viral for him. Somebody else did. That was Kane, Blue Kane burner.
Oh yeah. It was Blue King, but you was on there too, though.
Yeah, I was with
You
him
was
though.
on there.
I was with him,
You got a piece of it.
but I was like, dang, all these guys that we like pretty much chewed out on Twitter is balling.
Yeah, man. Or that defense, the defense is looking like a Georgia defense, man.
Hmm.
And it's everything is clicking at the right time. And the best kind of worst part about this is like Gunner hasn't started to click yet again, like he was in
Yeah.
that Ole Miss, Florida, Texas game. Like when we get that Gunner back,
Oh my.
whew, to go
Oh
with
my
that
gosh.
defense.
Yeah. I think he's you could tell he's getting Lord, this boy be screaming in there. You could tell like he's getting more like he's starting to get back comfortable. I'm gonna tell you, you know what player out of all those players we just named is one that we didn't name, and he had like a rough start at the beginning, but after that I was looking like him on the sideline, like fired up. I was like, bro, I like this. Like I like this. The center, Malachi Tolliver. That
Oh
boy was,
yeah, Tolliver.
Buddy was fired up, bro. He was fired up. I was like, yo, I like this. I like the center fired up like that. Oh, I like this. Like, let's go.
Hey, there are a couple plays out there that he looked like a freshman, but that boy he held his own out
He
there for
did.
sure.
He really
Like he
did.
let you know, like, all right, going forward, we can win with this guy
Man,
at our
Buddy was blocking the like one of the best defensive tackle in the in college football.
in the country. Yeah, Tim Keenan. That's a big dude.
He's like this, bro. I mean, Buddy is like and when his pictures, he's like this. No neck. No neck.
Yeah, big time.
On 6'2", what 300 and like 50, 340 pounds.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
man, this boy in here screaming. Can you hear that? I'm over here
No,
trying to
I
do
know
a
you
show.
can. I know you can hear my dogs
Oh
barking
yeah.
though.
Oh yeah. Nah, you good though. But yeah, like I like how this team is playing. I'm gonna show you something. You probably seen it already. Kirby Smart provide update. We don't know, but Kirby Smart wasn't sure if wide receiver Kobe Young, late freshman, would be available for the Sugar Bowl after getting hurt against Ole Miss back in Week 9, and said we went over some injuries today, and his name came up, and I think it would be a stretch, and we're so far off. I was not thinking of being able to get him back when the injury occurred in the initial timeline. There had been some optimism with his rehab and his recovery, but it's more. This boy right here be screaming in there so loud. More for after the initial game, it were able to advance. Hold on, he really distracted me. Hold on, right quick.
Uh, ooh, Kobe Young coming back. I only want him back if he's gonna be 100%. Can't bring him back if he's at about 80%. Need him at 100. Need to get Noah Thomas back out there. Need to get Jonell. Need to get Chauncey Bowens healthy. Who else? Drew Bobo might be done for the year. Ethan Barbour could come back, be an X factor. Teams
It's
don't remember number 9 being on the scouting report.
what you were saying?
Oh, I was just talking about all the players we need to get back healthy. Like
Oh yeah,
I don't want Kobe Young back if he's at like 80%. Like I want him back at 100.
yeah, facts.
Um, I was talking about Joe Nell, Ethan Barbour, Drew Bubble's probably done for the year, but like
Yeah.
Chauncey Bowen, like let's get all those guys healthy and make their run.
I think Balboa would most definitely be back for the Sugar Bowl. I really do believe so. He was, I mean, he was out there warming up and stuff. He wasn't in full, like, he wasn't in full pads or whatnot, but he was out there and he was,
Yeah,
at practice. So,
you see your boy Talon Taylor almost got a touchdown, man, but they knocked it down.
bro, it was there. I saw that. I tweeted about that. It was there. It was right there. And I'm like, no, why somebody like good play defensive player, but dang,
I tell you, he gonna go off in one of these playoff games.
got to.
You just what? I know he is.
Like, man, it's been. I think my only issue right now with our passing game is we're not. I mean, I like how we're using the tight end more, but we're not taking like deeper shots. But I get it. You that's Bama defense. They do pretty well with deep shots. So
Yeah, and I think not, dude. We didn't have Noah Thomas or Kobe Young out there at X spot at the X receiver. We're playing with Dylan Bell out there. That's like we was playing last year with him out there at X, and our receivers just can't get it done. Or last year they couldn't get it done.
yeah.
But man, I think in the playoffs, like I think you're gonna see some people that haven't been used much that are gonna be like X factors. Because now the other thing with the playoffs is now you playing these teams. Well, I guess we're about to play Ole Miss, but for the most part, you put in these teams that you don't play every season or every year. Like it's just gonna be a different team that don't see us,
Yep.
that don't know our personnel that good. Like Florida and we play Bama and we play Florida so much, they already know our tendencies and all that stuff. Like playing these other teams, like they ain't gonna know.
Bro. Who? Wait, it's either Miami or Virginia. I mean, or Texas A&M, right? That we playing against, or is it? No, it's Ole Miss
No. It's
or Tulane. Yeah.
Ole Miss or Tulane.
I kind of hate that because I already know we're gonna have to play against Ole Miss again. I don't want to play Ole Miss again. Like, I just
Yeah, me
don't
neither.
like.
I'm
That's
like,
so boring. Like, I don't want to play Ole Miss again. Like, I low key want Tulane to beat Ole Miss. To be real.
all right. I just don't. I'm not a big fan of like the rematch stuff. Like, I don't want to see
I don't
rematch.
like that. Like, this is so that you know so boring. They could at least shook it up a little bit. That's gonna be boring. It is what it is. Like I said, Ole Miss team look different with Lane Kiffin gone. I'm gonna be real. I feel like, yo, Rodney Hewitt, what's good, man? Thanks for being our first viewer in the live. First viewer, first guy to comment. Actually, the first comment. So, what's good? But yeah.
Big dub in the chat.
Oh yeah, big W. I think I just wish we would have had a chance to go against Miami in the playoff.
Hey, it might be there. We got to take care of business first, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Ole
most
Miss.
definitely.
I know Ole Miss is gonna be one of the avenge their loss to us, so we can't be. At least I know the team won't be looking past Ole Miss, but us as fans.
Oh, Rodney said he been a follower for a while. Wait, is this the Rodney I know? I think this is the Rodney that I know. I'm not sure. Um, let's see.
I don't know any Rodneys.
I got a lot of people that came in that followed. So this right here, you said we have a chance to play against Miami. Oh
Yeah, but
yeah, we do.
Miami's they gonna have to beat Texas A&M and Ohio State. Like I do
Yeah, I
not
don't
see
see
that
that.
happening.
I don't see that happening.
I don't see that. Like my big like when it comes to these games, man, I'm always like, it's not so much the teams that make the difference now. It's like because most of the teams are gonna be even. It's the coaches. It's like what coach do I trust more?
Right there.
And I definitely don't trust Mario Cristobal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust him. I think they're gonna get. I hate to say it for them, but they may get that spanking by Texas A&M that game. Because Texas A&M they coming off a loss. This team gonna be hungry.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I said, I think Texas A&M they in a good spot. They play against Miami, right? I think they're gonna beat Miami. They're gonna turn around and play against Ohio State. I honestly think they can, most definitely can beat Ohio State. I mean, looking at Indiana and how Indiana played against like that Ohio State defense, they was passing the ball around to these wide receiver that's not better than Texas A&M wide receiver. And you got a quarterback that
Yeah,
will take off and running. So
yeah,
that's my
I
take.
think Texas A&M is just way more physical up front than Indiana is.
Facts. And Rodney said
Like,
Miami getting clapped. A&M getting clapped by A&M. Beck will choke in big game as usual. Facts.
see, me and Rodney, we already know. We can count on Cristobal to choke the game away.
Yeah.
That man, no choking.
Him and Carson Beck.
Yeah, I don't have no faith in Carson Beck. That way, he's just gonna be throwing the ball up, praying somebody down there to catch it.
Yeah, it's gonna look bad. I just thought about them playing against the Texas and A&M defense. That's gonna look bad.
Yeah, you gotta remember that's
Ooh,
gonna be a home game for Texas A&M too.
BTA game. Texas A&M. What do you think about Ole Miss and Tulane?
Oh, that game it's probably gonna be over before halftime.
BTA. Ole Miss game.
See, where I'm torn, I don't know. I don't know if Bama's gonna beat Oklahoma.
Me neither. I just don't
Like
know.
that game to me is it's a toss up.
It really is. It really is. Alabama gonna have to do something better offensively if they want to beat Oklahoma.
But my thing, Oklahoma, their offense is like, ugh. Like their offense reminds me of like Georgia's offense and like when we had like Jake Fromm, and it was just like, ugh, like how are we like this on offense when we got all these good players?
Yes,
Like that's
absolutely,
what their offense reminds me of. It's
absolutely.
just like, ugh. But then their defense is like, you flip the side of the ball, you're like, dang, this defense is
Yeah, the
amazing. Like
defense is
that's how
sick.
Georgia's defense used to be back in the day, you
I
know.
mean,
Well,
Venable. It's a Brett Venables team, you know.
yeah, like that offense is like, oh, I do not want to watch this offense have to move the ball. But
Mm,
defense, you can watch them play defense all day.
exactly. Rodney said Ohio State doesn't scare me. Their defense is good, but it's overrated because they played a bunch of weak offense in a big team. That is facts. And then he said Ole Miss already beat Tulane 35 this year. Exactly. That's what we're saying too. So no, all those are like that's true. Ohio State, they don't scare me. Their defense good, but like we was just talking about earlier, Jillian saying ain't ready really. He's not. He's just
No,
not ready like that for real.
that dude is butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Right? He just ain't it. I
How
don't
can
see
you
that.
how can you be like mid with those good of a wide receiver? They just show you like yeah you're not good.
Yeah, he don't make like I was watching the game, like he don't make no wild plot, like no wild plays. Like there's nothing. I'm like,
Mm,
I just do not see it. And people are like, at least like people give Gunner so much crap. At least when I'm watching Gunner, I'm like, Gunner make plays all over the field.
you do.
Like he might not be throwing it 80 yards downfield like these other teams do. So Jeremiah Smith wide open and stuff. But like Gunner makes plays, man.
Fast, fast. And you know, I'm finna say this, and y'all may hate me for this. Let's see. Uh, I'm gonna say it. I'm looking for it now. Let's see. So, I, I feel like our offense gives me Notre Dame 2024 team vibes. I hate to
You
say
think?
that. I really do.
Mm.
I know, right? I know, but just hear me out. The quarterback be making plays. It's not nothing like it's not like a whoa. It's more so like a oh, that's a ball. That's a football player.
I think we got way better wide receivers and tight ends than that Notre Dame team last year
We do have
had.
better tight
The only,
ends and
the
stuff.
only thing I remember Notre Dame having was like Riley Leonard's legs and Jeremiah Love. That was it.
But they threw the ball on us like
And like I
uh
went back and I looked up the stats of that game. I'm like, we shut Jeremiah Love down when we played them.
for real.
Yeah, like I
But
might be wrong, but
they
I think
threw
he
the
only had like 34 yards or something like that.
they threw the ball like they they was able to throw the ball on us. See, Leonard had two 2,861 yards, 21 touchdown, and he only had 8 interception. And uh, rushing and receiving, Riley Leonard. See, he ran for 906. Well, I'm gonna take that back a little bit. The Notre Dame offense looked more so like Georgia Tech offense looked more so like Notre Dame offense, but it still do give me a little bit of like Notre Dame vibe, and I hate to say that, bro. I really do, but
Um, I'm looking at the game stats from last year. Like looking at these stats, like how didn't we beat this team? Like they ran Jeremiah Love had 6 carries for 19 yards. Riley Leonard had 14 carries for 80 yards. This man threw the ball for 15 or 24 attempts, completed 15 passes, had 90 yards and a touchdown.
90 yards.
Like I know they got that kick return on us to start this third quarter, but like we should have beat them.
Yeah, we could most definitely.
Like Gunner threw for 234 and had a
We could
TD.
have beat them.
I didn't know. Man, I
So
guarantee you that if the two teams from last year played each other with Gunner as a quarterback, I think we beat them like 8 out of 10 times.
it's just that it just so happened that there was Gunner with second game. Rodney said, "I don't like Ole Miss rematches are hard to win, but not having Kiffin could be huge. He's the best play call in football." Yeah, that's what we were saying too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a different game. Is that now that Lane Kiffin is not there? Obviously, like I think it's gonna be one. It's gonna be a different Ole Miss team. Like Lane Kiffin not there.
The
But
same thing's gonna
two, I
happen
don't.
with.
What you were saying, yes. Go ahead and say that.
I was just saying, the same thing that happened with the Bama game. How they started out perfect on third downs and we couldn't get off the field. That's exactly what happened against Ole Miss. Where we just couldn't get them to punt the ball. They just kept going up and down, and that is not happening again. Like
Right.
I'm just betting my money that ain't gonna happen again. And I'm also gonna bet my money Gunner probably doesn't go 26 or 31 for 289 again.
Ooh.
Like he played really really good that game, but like I just see us running up and down them.
Bro, we're gonna have more weapons on offense when it comes to that game. It's just
Yeah, well,
it's,
I guess we had to. We were down, so we kind of had to throw the ball. Yeah, that makes sense. Gunner had
yeah.
to get all those yards, so we had no choice
Mm-hmm.
but to throw the ball. But
Bro, look at
I
the.
don't see them scoring 5 straight times on us.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm about to say, look, check this out. Check this out, bro. I did not realize this. Look at this stats, bro. Nate Frazier is getting closer to 1,000 yard rushing.
Yeah, I
He,
was looking at that. I'm like, I think we're at least guaranteed to play 2 more games. You would think, right? This first week, and then we're probably gonna
yeah.
beat Ole Miss, and then it's like Ohio State or Texas A&M. Like So he needs what,
Bro, all
139?
he need 139 yards. He could hit 1,000
Like
yards.
you need like 70 yards apiece in both games. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think it's possible.
And then check this out. Check this out. Okay. Um, all Zachariah Branch need is 256 yards. This at the wide receiver position, and he could hit 1,000.
250. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Think
That's
about
gonna
it
be a
though.
tough.
Think about it. If he busts this a screen pass for
Two.
like 50 yards, and then of course, get some yardage here and there, it's doable, bro. Like, especially if we go to the national, if we make it to the national championship, Zachariah Branch can hit 1,000. Nate Frazier can hit 1,000, hands down for the year. To close in.
He's only had. Hold up. Let me add this up. 1, 2, 3. He's only had 3 games over like 70 yards.
I don't think it'll be another shootout. Our defense is a lot better, especially in the secondary. That's what I was saying too. Our defense is a lot better. We know, like, a lot of young guys are starting to like flourish. I mean, Dinkins, you got check, like, okay, Dinkins playing better. Ellis Robinson is a beast, and then you got DeMelo Jones playing better, and then you're gonna have Ja'Cory Thomas, who we pretty much chewed out on this show, is playing better, and then you also got what you call it, Jonell that could be coming back. Yeah.
Jonas should be back. Yeah. So I did the math. If he needs 256 yards to get 1,000, and let's just say we play 3 more games, because that mean right 3 more to get to the national title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's three.
he need 85 yards in each of those 3 games.
And it's possible.
I don't know, man.
I think about if he hit like a nice solid like crazy game with 100 and something. You know,
He,
I don't know.
he's only had 1 game over 100, and that was against Florida. He caught the ball 10 times for 112.
Do you don't think they finna
I
add some wrinkles to get him more open for this playoff? Man, they finna Zachariah Brent's finna do work. You hear me?
man, I don't think you know how much 256 yards on a Georgia's offense is.
I mean, it's a
Like,
lot, but I ain't gonna put it past him. I just ain't gonna put it
I
past him.
don't know. Why.
If
I don't know, man.
if not, he gonna close in close to it. It's gonna be like 900.
I don't know, man.
Kirby. So Rodney said Kirby said that Kobe could make it back for the playoff. The offense is different with him out there because it gives us true deep threat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. If Kobe come back,
Yeah.
you, I'm just saying. Hey, when Kobe was out there, Zachariah. If you think about it, Zachariah Branch like was getting majority of his yardage, like longer yardage, like with the the screen passes. It was opening up more. Uh, he said DeMelo is balling and Ellis has been clamped. Thomas had his best game against Bama. Yeah, we said that. We said that too. I love to see Branch on a few more slot fade route for sure. I do be open.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, my thing is, if it's man to man, like, you got to throw the ball to Branch, especially on third
Got to.
downs. If it's a man third downs, throw the ball to Branch because he is always open.
Bro, he's always open.
Man, I don't know. 85 yards for 3 games is like looking at his stats for the season and like like what about Noah Thomas? What about Oscar Dell, Austin Lucky,
Yeah, you're right.
Cass Jones,
Uh,
Humphreys,
I
Tylen
just
Taylor, Ethan Barbour, Elias Wood? Like, I don't know, man. I don't not see him getting
you know
85 yards a game.
you know why I said this? Because Gunnar Stockton, he probably talked to Tim Tebow after that interview. Tim Tebow probably told him, man, hey man, dude, you're doing a great job out there. But I want to let you know, like, bro, you got some boys at wide receiver where you should be able to take some deep shots. I've been seeing some guys open. I'm pretty sure the coach has been telling him that too. Like you got some. It's really on Gunner for Branch to get that many yardage though. But like you said too, the
Yeah.
way that this offense is built, yeah, it probably won't happen. But it'll be
Also,
nice.
yeah, I also think that they're like the way that they're calling the games. I feel like is like they're calling it not to turn the ball over.
Hmm. That's how it is. Less turnovers,
Like
which is
it's
good.
yeah, it's good, but it's also not pushing the ball downfield.
That's true.
Like if you just look, even the game yesterday, there was nothing downfield. Everything was just like short and intermediate.
But you ain't had no choice against that type of Bama defense though, too. Cause think about it. What you call it? Really couldn't get them like that. Auburn was tearing them up on the screen pass. Short
I
little.
don't my like like college man. So many DBs panic with the ball in the air. Like
They do.
just throw it up there. Like you might get a free 15 yard. Like just throw it up there. Give the guy a chance. Like we see it all the time. DBs panic. So they panic so much, man. Just throw it up
Mhm.
there. You might get free 15 yards. That's all I have to say about like throwing it downfield.
Yeah.
Like it's just about the threat that you will do it.
Yeah. Exactly. We do need to like give that threat off. He said need to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. We have three real threats: Dep, Lucky, and Young Buck Williams. That's true, man. We got some really good tight ends, and that's just three of them, and the fourth one may be making a comeback. So
Yeah.
we got some weapons. We just got to.
Truly believe like one of these freshmen tight end or wide receiver is gonna make a game changing play in the playoffs. Like somebody's gonna break out.
Williams. I'm calling it Williams.
Williams, Talon Taylor, CJ Wiley, Ethan
Ethan
Barbour,
Barbour.
somebody's gonna
Ethan Barbour for they probably come back strong too. And I was just looking at
somebody
this
break out.
too. Like I ain't realize, bro. Don't you know we got 2,000 rushing yardage all together?
Oh yeah. I seen that earlier.
This is very balanced. Look how balanced this is.
Yeah. I think
2,426 yards and then passing 2,864 yards. That is such a balanced offense. You can even see it in these numbers right here. And CJ
I think
Allen closing in on
the
a
crazy
thousand.
part to
I mean,
me
100 tackles.
is Gunner's got more carries than Chauncey Bowens. Like I was looking at that, I'm like, dang.
Gunner be
Like,
taking
and
off.
I felt like Chauncey Bowens has been like carrying the ball a lot this year, and then I seen that, I'm like, well, that surprised the heck out of me.
I kind of seen that happening. I'm gonna tell you what. If Gunner would just, which I seen this was a lot better in this Alabama game, where he's if he seen he had to take off, he take off. And, you know, like, should I run? Should I not? Like, it was just straight up. Oh, I see a hole. Boom, take off. Like, I'd rather have that any day and like get a few yards than to be like be hesitant and throw an interception.
Yeah,
His confidence things with Gunner, I think he was starting to build some trust with Noah. He really was, and Noah was hurt. Noah had a back spasm.
yeah, we get him back next game. Like I think I still believe this.
Oh, Bowens
Like
have been
the,
banged up.
the full function of our offense is like you need that big X receiver. Like Dylan Bell can't be the X receiver for us to be successful.
No,
You just can't because you got to be. And I also think we should start using Dylan Bell more out of the backfield as a like receiver.
that
Like get Dylan Bell on some linebackers, put line them up in shotgun, put them beside Gunner, and get them on some linebackers. This is
I'm gonna
I
be
feel like
real.
that's easy money.
That play with Cash Jones against Bama the first game, if that was Dylan Bell, he would have scored.
Yeah, probably Dylan. Yeah, Dylan Bell's way faster, and he breaks.
And he's stronger. He would have
Yeah, he
scored.
breaks a lot.
But
I
I
think
ain't trying to take that
honestly,
from Cash Jones, cause Cash Jones been doing his thing a little bit, you know.
yeah, we got to start the same way we do.
No,
Um,
he ain't. He ain't been
Gunner,
doing his thing at all. I re-
Bama,
he only got 4 yards, bro.
hey, he's good at picking up the blitz, though. That's why he's out
I guess so. He got 150 yards. Uh, catching. Don't let him run the ball. Don't. I was like, yeah, he been doing his thing. I look at it, 4 yards. Hold a minute. Hold a minute. Hold a minute.
there. Hey, man, I'm not getting no Cash Jones. Not doing it. You are not
Don't
getting
do it.
no Cash
Do,
Jones
that,
slander from me.
yeah, let's take our hands off the fan favorites. They love them some Cash Joe. Oh, he's
No
not
Cash
bad,
Jones
but
slander.
yeah, they should put him at wide receiver.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad, but we just need to see a little bit more creativity from the offense. I think, like we gotta get back to where we're getting, like easier drives. Like even against Bama, we were doing like 14 play drive. Like we need to make it stuff easier for us.
Facts. We really
Like
do.
it's okay to wear teams down, but I want it to be easy on the offense.
We can most definitely. I mean, it's possible. It just I think Bobo. I feel like this Bama game was a little bit. He was getting a little bit more creative than usual from what I seen. There was some plays where I saw it. I'm like, yo, that's nice. Like that score with Robinson, that was nice. That was cold.
Yeah,
That was cold,
yeah. I bet money Bama didn't even have zero in the scouting report. They
bro.
didn't even know.
They had no idea. I mean, they probably was thinking, oh, he's in the block. That dude was open. Even when he slipped, he was open.
Yep.
I, that was crazy. I was like, yeah, like y'all forgot about Rob Robinson. Rob Robinson actually is a pretty good running back. It's just injury really knocked him down. And I think he finished start since he did do that. I think we will see more of him, which is scary. Um, he said I'd like to see some design passing plays to Frazier and Bowens out the backfield, not just check down. Yeah,
I was just
we
about
don't
to
see
say,
that a lot.
Denner almost got Nate Frazier killed twice yesterday. Just throwing that out there.
Bro, that was making me mad. I was like, boy, if you don't stop, if you
But that's always my problem with like Georgia and mostly like Kirby, because I feel like at the end of the day, I will always blame stuff on Kirby more than I will the offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, just because he's the head coach and the head coach lets it happen. Like at the end of the day, everything goes through Kirby, and I would much rather see Georgia get like more creative on offense. Like always get it. Kirby wants to be physical and line up in the phone booth and play ball. Like, but like, sometimes we just need some creativity juice. Like, not everything has to be so physical. You know what I mean? Like, you can still be a physical team and still like finesse some
we
plays
need a
down the
little
field.
finesse, and that's what Rodney was saying. Rodney said Bobo was intentionally conservative. Everybody in that damn stadium knew Bama wasn't scoring unless we gave them turnovers. That's true. We were playing. There was some conservative stuff that's going on, and it's like it's in him. We seen Bobo can come out with some finesse stuff, but it's like you could tell when it happened because people are like, whoa, okay, he's in his bag. Like I think the most finesse that we've been was against Ole Miss.
Yeah, that's mostly because we had like we we were down, so we had no choice but to start throwing the ball. Like I'm pretty sure the score was like 35-26 going into the fourth. So we had no choice but
But
to
be finesse.
get a yard. Like, but my thing is like I'm not asking to throw the ball 80 times and 50 times downfield. I'm
Bro,
just saying like, just make it easier. Hey,
we shown we can do it. We did against Ole
sorry,
Miss.
man, my
Ole
dog.
Miss defense ain't horrible.
No, they're not. Like
Same type of
it's
injury. You
it's a
got Keith
playoff, so
Marshall. Oh yeah.
it's gonna take a little more than out physical in teams now. Like you're gonna have to score some points. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if 28 is gonna get it done in a lot of these playoff games playing these offenses.
Mm, I don't know. Based off the conference championship games, I think no one scored over 28 like that though. But there's a difference because this is playoff games. Um, I don't know. You're right.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put up. Well, when it come down to the other teams that like throw a lot, Texas Tech is freaky, sneaky, scary.
Oh, I'm not. I would love to play Texas Tech. I wish they were on our side of the bracket so bad.
I don't think they sneaky good, bro.
I think so. I don't know. Like Oregon is probably like you know what? I came to this conspiracy theory that like they did Oregon a favor just because of last year how hard they effed them
Yeah.
over. And like you tell me, man, Oregon's gonna blow the doors off Texas Tech the
You think
next
so?
time.
I feel like you know
Oh,
what? I
I
think
know so.
I think Oregon is the Texas of the Big Ten. I think they the Texas of the Big Ten. A lot of money.
Which, I think that's more so like USC.
You think USC of
A
the Big
lot of
Ten?
money. I think no. I think USC is Texas of the Big Ten.
You think so?
Lots of money. Yeah,
Oregon got the bag too, though.
they always saying it's their year. Like, oh, we're gonna win this year.
True, true, true.
I think it's you never hear. At least I don't ever hear that from Oregon fans. Like most Oregon fans are usually like, "Man, we were so
Yeah,
close." Or like they're usually
yeah.
like
You don't really
more
see.
open-minded.
You're right. Well, I haven't seen much Oregon fan talk crazy on Twitter. It usually be
Yeah,
USC
there's always
fans,
the USC
but
fans.
that's
Yeah,
because they got what you call it over there, Trojan. Uh,
the Trojan arrogance.
no, no, not him, but the other one,
Uh,
Zulu. They got Zulu over there on Twitter talking crazy every day, and it's just insane. So yeah, it's like that's all you see. So he put that identity of USC, other USC fans on the platform. Zulu talk a
yeah,
lot of trash, bro.
yeah. Don't see it. They be talking so crazy. I'm like, I can't even reply to this stuff the way they be talking.
The best in the playoff is Ole Miss, and we already know we can score with them if we need to. Yeah, it's Ole Miss is pretty good. Ole Miss,
He thinks the best offense is Ole Miss.
I think so. Yeah, the best offense is Ole Miss.
Let's see. I'm blue. Texas.
Oregon
I
fan be
know,
talking
maybe.
stupid. I don't really see. I guess I haven't ran into much Oregon fan craziness. I ran into a few, but I ain't never argued with them or debated with them. Um, mm,
Uh, I don't.
you think what's the best
I don't know
offense?
if they say Ole Miss is the best. Now, if they had Lane Kiffin, I'd be like, yeah, I can hear you on that one.
Oh
But
yeah, but I don't know, man. It's hard. You know they. What was the score of that Mississippi State game?
oh, I don't
That
know.
that boy in there screaming again. Jeez, Louise.
I don't think it was close.
Hold on,
I'm
it
looking at
was
it.
it was not close. Buddy threw for 359 yards. Yeah, touchdowns in a 38-19 score.
That was also with Lane Kiffin on the sideline, man.
He said, "If Ole Miss isn't the offense, then who is?" That's true. I don't. What? Let's see. Let's look back at this bracket.
I'm more scared of Texas A&M or I would say Ohio State, but with their quarterback, they just don't scare me anymore. I'd say Texas A&M. Like, what scares me the most are
Mm.
quarterbacks that can run. Like, if you can run, then you're just kind of hard to defend because no matter how good you have it locked up in the
Yeah.
secondary, if you just take off, that's free first down basically.
Oh no, that's close. Texas A&M or Ole Miss. That is pretty close.
Yeah,
Texas A&M
I think
got.
Texas A&M scares me way more than Ole Miss.
I mean, Texas A&M got more weapons, but it's just something about that
So
Chambliss kid, bro.
would you take Marcel Reed or Trinidad Chambliss
I'd take Chambliss.
over Reed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I forgot that one.
I ain't gonna lie. I would just because what I seen like when they lost to Texas, bro. I was like, it just like I when the way they lost to Texas, I was like, what is this? Like,
How
ain't no
about that?
way.
I guess we gonna see him without Lane Kiffin in his ear.
Yeah,
So
that'd be the big question mark. How they gonna look without Lane Kiffin? Wait, they won the.
that's all.
Oh, they with Lane Kiffin. Yeah, you're right. We don't know how they gonna look. Ooh, that is true. Very interesting.
I don't know. I'd take Marcel Reed over him any day. I think Marcel Reed's a better passer. I think Marcel Reed is the more dangerous runner.
Yeah. Um, he is dangerous running the ball.
I'm
I
just
mean,
talking
I
now.
don't.
Like I was just
I
talking about
think
straight up quarterback, not
I
teams, just
I
straight up
think,
quarterback.
but when you think about it, like Chambliss fast, bro. He just don't run like that. Uh,
Deontay Marcel Reed is dangerous, man.
cause I seen that Chambliss kid run. I'm like, dude, fast. Let's see. Let's look at the stats. I mean, this don't really matter, but just see Marcel Reed, 2,932 yards, 25 touchdown, 10 interception. They just got really. That's the scary part. They got two really good wide receiver, but they have taken up majority of the yardage. And then,
Look, Chambliss has 3,160 yards passing and 470 yards rushing.
yeah. And what do Texas? Let's see. You said 470 yard.
400, yeah, 70 yards rushing. Yeah.
Shoot, Marcel Reed got 466 yard and 6 touchdowns. They about the same.
Yeah, he's got 6 touchdowns too. How
They
many passing touchdowns did Martha Reed have?
25.
Okay, he only has 18 and 3 interceptions.
Marcel Reed got 10 interceptions. That's the thing. That's why I was saying, like, yeah, like he's Marcel Reed is very
I mean, what?
suspect to throw interception, bro. Like from what I
What? He
seen,
threw like 4 against South Carolina or
I don't
whatever it
know.
was. I don't even know.
They was all I know is they was that offense. I don't know what was going on, but they was struggling. I'm like, I thought it was going to be one of the best
Oh,
team.
what is dang, you already left the page. I was about to say, what does a running back have?
So the
Because
media
I
propped up Marcel Reed. He's dangerous, but Chambliss scared me more. Chambliss wasn't the starter the
what is
first.
your freak?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Chambliss wasn't the
God.
starter the first few games either. That's another thing.
Yeah, that's true. Man,
I'll tell you,
Steelers just don't scare me like Reed
bruh.
does.
It's just because we beat them, but Chambliss is that boy. I ain't gonna lie, that boy good, bro. I'm not. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like when I knew we had to play them, I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid fast. He didn't run. He didn't run that
I'm not
much
saying
against us. If he
I'm not
did,
saying he's not good, but it also helps that he has Lane Kiffin in his ear.
yeah, he
Like
did. Yeah, that
that
does.
makes a big difference.
Yeah, playoff wise, I mean, they're not gonna be much that as scary as it was when they had Lane Kiffin, but um due to them having a coach that coaches defense, I think it's going to be more of a defensive type of Ole Miss team versus more of an offensive like led team. in my opinion, I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah, Ole Miss don't scare me one bit now. If we match up with Texas A&M, I don't think they will beat us, but I'm more worried about playing them, if that makes sense.
Well, due to they got two really good wide receivers. Their wide receiver is more of a threat than the quarterback himself. Now that wide receiver,
Oh, the wide receivers don't scare me.
you don't
Like
think you
we're
don't
not
you don't think Concepcion and Mario Carver?
not with
What?
our secondary. They don't scare. I'm not saying they're not good. I just say they don't put any fear into me.
Oh, dude,
Like
boy, they do
as a
drop. They
like
do drop the ball a lot, but I think that's what carry their offense the most is
like
they wide
I'm
receiver.
not sitting here like I'm not sitting here like, oh dang, that's Jeremiah Smith. We need to put a safety over the top and a you know, like I'm not like that. I'm like, yeah, they're solid, but they don't have to beat me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll find out how they look in the playoff, man. Cause I think, in my opinion, I think Texas A&M is one of those teams that you kind of gotta watch for. But like I said, when they play against Texas, there was something. I don't. And Texas A&M, did they? Who did they play against this year? That's the question too. They didn't really play against nobody, right?
Nah, they played all the bottom SEC schools. Like I think every single one of the bottom teams they played.
Mm, they're very. That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's the other part with these like there ain't no way to balance these schedules, man.
Yeah, and they almost lost to South Carolina. Yeah, Texas A&M is suspect. So it would be who did Ole Miss played some dogs, right?
I don't think they suspect though. They only lost one game, the last game of the season.
Bro, they almost got beat by South Carolina. South Carolina just threw that away.
I agree, but they came back though. They gotta get some credit for coming back.
Yeah, they do need credit for that. But Ole Miss went in. Yeah,
They
they
beat
beat
Ole
South
Miss,
Carolina.
beat Oklahoma. They beat. I'm pretty sure they beat
Mm.
LSU.
Yeah, Ole Miss beat Florida, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, LSU, uh Arkansas. Yeah, that I think it was this game right here. It was this Ole Miss game versus Kentucky is when Chambliss came came in. 'Cause it was a close game. They were playing both quarterbacks. And I was like, who is this guy right here? Cause like, oh man, like Kentucky finna beat Ole Miss, and then Chambliss came in and saved the day, and then ever since then they've been kind of rolling.
I'm not saying he's garbage or like he's not good. I'm just saying he just doesn't scare me without Lane Kiffin.
He
Like I
said,
think Lane Kiffin is what I think Lane Kiffin is more of the driving force for Ole Miss than he was.
Ronnie said Concepcion is the truth. Aggies are some posers though.
He doesn't. He don't believe in A&M.
I don't
I
my
believe in him enough to beat Miami and Ohio State.
I got I think they can beat Ohio State. I think as a SEC school, like they could beat Miami, they beat Ohio State. But cause yeah, those teams, yeah. Um
I'll tell you, man, Marcel Reed he's dangerous, man.
he can be yeah, he can be now I will give him he's not no
Tell
bad
you,
quarterback. He can be dangerous, but if you cover well and put some pressure on him, then Buddy start playing like he ain't never played football before. Like, cause it upset me, bro. Like when I seen him play against Texas, I'm like, really, man? Like you really playing like this? Like a lot of us was watching that game because we was hoping that Texas A&M would win that game because we didn't want to go to the SEC championship. And
oh, but Texas got dudes though.
Texas do got some dudes.
We gotta start acting like Texas have some good players on their team.
I mean,
They
they
got
do got
good
they
players
got
on
some
their team.
dudes. The SEC itself is like, you know, who did they beat outside of Notre Dame? Texas A&M. Who did they beat? Oh, he said. Well, we were just talking about they were playing like bottom feeder teams. So
Yeah, they played all the bottom teams, but I mean, at the end of the day, they beat you. Just beat the teams that are in front of you.
That's true.
You know, like
Yeah. Well, they ain't. Yeah. I honestly would have liked to see Texas in the playoff, but
no, I don't think you can.
he said
To
no.
me, you got to put Vandy in before you put them.
True. You know what? I would rather see Vandy in the playoff than Texas. Yeah, cause
You can't
I,
put Texas
I
in
just
3 losses.
look. Only reason why I won't want them in the playoff though, so they can shut up.
Nah, they don't need to. My whole point: Texas A&M beat Florida. How come Texas didn't? Like beat the teams that are in front of you, and then
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about it. You don't lose that game, and you only lose to
It's that.
Georgia and whoever else they
It's
lost. Who
that.
they lose? Oh, Ohio State. They're
It's
in.
it's that gauntlet, bro. Like SEC, anything can happen. That's the thing
Yeah, you
about it.
don't lose. If you don't lose to Florida, they're in. Like you can lose to Ohio State, you can lose to Georgia and get it. I guarantee you, if Texas was sitting at 10-2, they would be in.
Hmm.
I know for a fact they would be. If they'd be in over Oklahoma. Oklahoma got 2 losses. Texas beat them.
Speaking of that, do you think of like what we were talking about earlier? Do you think Vandy beat or Iowa?
I guess well, both games are hard because you just never know who's even playing.
Yeah.
Like unless it's the playoffs, right? You just don't know.
That's gonna
But
be
I think
interesting.
so. Like, Diego probably is going to play.
I hope he play. If he's a real football player, he better play that game. Notre
Yeah,
Dame,
he's not.
now Notre
He
Dame
ain't
not
no top
playing in the
50.
playoffs. That's what you got a problem with because why are you instilling sore loser mentality into your players like that?
What makes me mad for him is not even the sort. I guess it is the sort of loser mentality, but like a lot of those freshmen and sophomores, like, and even the seniors that are leaving that ain't gonna get to go to the NFL draft, like, you're taking away from those guys,
Hmm.
you know?
You doubt? That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
to me, that's valuable playing time for the young guys. Even if you just go out there and start all your, see how your backups are. Like, this is the perfect time to like evaluate your roster. See how good your backups are.
I think this at this point, like if I'm a player that's playing for Notre Dame, I might well transfer. Cause if I got a coach that don't want to play in a bowl game, then yeah. But I really don't think it's the coach. To be honest, I think he probably asked them like, "Do y'all want to play in this bowl game? Yes or no?" And they probably like salty, like, "No, man. We're gonna take a vote." So, but with that being said, man, we've been on here for quite a bit, and we're gonna close it out with that. Y'all let us know in the comment section the people who didn't come to the live and y'all run into this video. Let us know what y'all think. Other than that, we'll see y'all another time. Go Dogs.